For the first time in history. I don't know how that song is. For the first time in history. Let me be serious. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. It's raining men. Hi guys. A very warm welcome to my channel. My name is Farah. Thank you for clicking on this video. Your girl finally got rid of the cobwebs. And I'm going to be telling you how that came about in this video. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. And please watch all my other videos so that I can be monetized. It's about time. Please watch my other videos so that I can have the watch time that I need in order to be monetized on YouTube. For my friends who got their hopes high up, no. I need you to reduce your expectations because no, I still haven't found the one. My search is still on and some shenanigans are always happening here and there, and it has been an interesting journey. Like, I have stories for days, but today I'm going to talk about one particular encounter that I had the other day. Since last time we met, 3 guys have approached me, but these are not prospects. 2 of them are married actually, so I'm like, because one guy is known to be like a womanizer, and I was like, the nerve of you to approach me. So I quickly shut that down. And the other one, I didn't expect for this person to approach me. One day as I was coming from the shop, I was wearing, for those who, I've worn this dress to like many times over here. It's that kitenge dress of mine. It's very like long, but it has like a slit. So I'm coming from the shop, and yes, I'm walking while, it's rainy. I'm jumping the muddy puddles and stuff, and the dress happened to like move like this, and then the slit exposed my thighs. So I didn't think much about it. I came back into the house. So there was this man around here who saw, apparently that impressed him. Like, men are easily impressed. I don't know why I'm struggling, because who knew that a snippet of my thigh would entice someone? So this guy was like, oh my god, now I'm in love with Fanny because I just saw the snippet of a thigh. The nerve. And he is married, and he just pissed me off because he used my son. Like, my son is bringing me a piece of paper, and I'm like, what's in this piece of paper? And this guy was like, please, can I have your number? And innocent me, I didn't think it was for other things, because I know this man and I know he's married and whatever. But I was thinking maybe he wanted to order like a cake. I'm always thinking business. I'm thinking this is money. So I wrote the number on the piece of paper, and my son took it back to him. Didn't think of anything. Then this man calls me and starts saying that, today the way you're coming from the shop, and then that dress, like, it's like, I don't know what, and then I saw you have nice thighs, blah blah blah, like a lot of nonsense, guys. And I was like, oh my goodness. And you always know that someone is about to even tell you more nonsense when he starts with the statement like, sisi ni watu wazima and stuff. And guys, men and the audacity, and the wife is actually pregnant. I'm like, personally, when I was pregnant, if you did something to me when I was pregnant, I still haven't forgiven you until today. Like, I know how you can hold a grudge when you're pregnant. I'm still holding grudges from my pregnancy. In fact, if you did something to me yesterday, I've already forgiven you, or like ages ago. But if you did something to me when I was pregnant, trust you me, you are in my blacklist. So I'm like, and I'm like, I know, universe, I said that I wanted like men, but I didn't mean married men. Like, how specific can I get with the universe to bring me my man? And I was like, anyway, quickly shut that down. And yeah, I hope from now on, like, these boundaries are like even high up there for them to think that they can approach me. I'm disgusted, to be honest. I'm just disgusted. It's life. We move on. The search continues. So now there's this third guy. And this third guy was like, hi, Mama S, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, me thinking still it's an order. I was like, hi. And then it's like, are you single? I'm like, what do you want? And it's like, I'm single too. And if you're single, like, give me a chance, blah, blah, blah. You know, a lot of nothing, nothing. And I was like, I'm not really looking for anything right now, even though I'm looking. But I was like, I'm not really looking for anything right now. I'm just concentrating on my life. My life is way too complicated. And yeah, I don't know how this can work. Even if I was to give you a chance, it might not work because there are things that I'm doing with my life right now. This guy was insisting, so you just give me a chance, eh? So you will be happy, blah, blah, blah. You know, those things that men say to just get you. And I was like, I'm telling you, like, my life is really, really complicated. Plus, I already know the kind of man that I want. I was like, no, like, I can't even give you a chance. Like, there's nothing that can happen because I'm just too busy with my life. Like, my life is really, really complicated. Save yourself. Save yourself from me. But the guy was insisting and insisting and insisting. And then I was like, let me think about it. So I thought about it. I sat with myself and said, but you want someone, eh? Why are you not giving a chance to? I sat with myself and I like, you have to start giving people chances if you really, really, really want to get this thing rolling and just find your person soon. So why not give this young guy a chance? But in my mind, I'm like, I know this is not going to go anywhere because I already told you the kind of man that I want in the other video. And on top of my priority list is like a provider. So as long as this man will be a provider, I'll be like, yes, maybe this can go to the next level. But I was like, how will you know? How will you, like, if you brush things off, how will you know that this man can do things for you? So just give this man a chance. Because I'm like, at least he's not married, considering those married men. And at least he's like, we are in the same age group. So that's also a good sign. He's good looking, but I'm not going for looks, to be honest. Mimi, I just want a provider. Then another voice in my head was like, who said that for you to give someone a chance has to lead to marriage? Because I'm concentrating on this marriage thing so much. Maybe I am missing out the fun in between while concentrating on the marriage. Why can't I just like have fun along the way and the marriage will find me mbele mbele? That's what I was thinking. In my mind, I was like, girl, just live a little. You've been a good girl all your life. Ebu, just live a little, open up yourself a little bit. Stop being closed-minded. Hey, I was just trying to convince my mind on how I should give this guy a chance. Also, according to people in this area, in the neighborhood, they're like, he's a good guy, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not even going for a good guy. Mimi, I just want a provider. Like, number one thing, a provider. I will repeat that till death. I want a provider because I have known how it is to date someone who is not a provider, how it is to be drained because of just being like the man in a relationship, to be honest. So that's the only thing that I want to change when it comes to this dating game. As long as you are a provider, then yes, I'll give you a chance. After doing a lot of convincing to myself and like just convincing my mind, I was like, okay, I told the guy, we shall meet and talk more about everything. I met the guy, and let me tell you, no talking was done, at least not with these lips. When I tell you we were to meet and talk, but I don't know how one thing led to the other. And I was pleasantly surprised. Let me tell you guys. You know, a girl does not kiss and tell, but let me just give you a snippet of everything that happened. My mind was blown. I liked what I saw. And oh my God, I don't know how to say it without giving too much information, but I liked what I saw. Everything was amazing. And yeah, we talked, but we talked with other parts of the body. If you know, you know. After that encounter, I was like, can't be that good because, first of all, I think it's been too long that I don't even know like what's good anymore. Like, yeah, it feels good and stuff, but it's because it's been too long. It's He's not all that and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's not all that. Then I had to convince myself that I have to confirm again if it's all that. I went to talk to him again. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. So yeah, my mind was not playing tricks on me. The talk was an amazing talk. And I was like, hey, okay. Now I have to confirm again, like really, 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 really confirm if this talk, if maybe it's performance talk or like if it's really, really like this, I'll confirm once and for all before now we move to the next thing. And yes, guys, I confirmed again. And the talk was really, really amazing. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But now, after the confirming of the talk again, I was like over it. Not because that it was not good or anything, but I require more. I am not the type of girl to be like in a situationship and to be in meaningless relationships. I require more for us to have like, because after the third talk, it's like he's like, babe, and no, 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 I'm not your babe. Mm-mm-mm. Am I now in a relationship like involuntarily? Like we haven't even talked about like what it takes, like the kind of relationship that is we are going to have and everything. We've just been, you know, and I'm like, no, 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 let me shut this down before I find myself in a deep, deep, deep hole that I cannot get myself out of. Because yo, 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 yo. So after our last encounter, I was like, hey, listen, if you want this to keep going, I require more. And I'm like, this is what I need, and this is what, like, I laid down everything that I expect from my man. Because you can't just be calling yourself my man and you haven't even taken me out on a date. And about the date thing, since the first encounter, I was like, you have to take me out on a date. And the man was like, okay, okay, what kind of a date? And I even gave the blueprint of everything that I require, like what I want, how I expect the date to go. And I am still yet to be taken out on the date. And if a relationship is starting like this, I don't see the relationship, I don't see the future, because once, like, let's say you marry me, you'll never take me out on a date. I'll be like, house furniture. So I'm like, no, 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 no. This is what I want from my man. This is what I require. And if you are willing to do those things for me, then yes, I can just now call you my boyfriend. But before that, we were just messing around. It's like, no, 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 you can't say that. I don't know what. I'm like, whatever we've done, any man can do that to me. Like, if I stand outside our house and say, who wants to do this to me? Trust you me, people will be lining up to do whatever you've done to me. I need more. So that's where we are at now. But after that, I'm like, I'm done. On to the next one, because I don't know. I think that even if this is to progress to a relationship, it has already started on the wrong foot. Am I crazy? But I think we have not started on the right note. So let me just give this up and continue with my search. Even though I enjoyed the little time that we had, but I know when to exit the stage. He's been calling and calling and calling, and I haven't picked up the calls. And I know, yes. So now I understand men a little bit more from this one encounter. If these men, like, let's say, let's move like men, ladies. It's much more fun. He's been calling my phone. I haven't answered. This is the second day that I am not going even to bother myself by answering the call, because I can't be talking about the same things every day. Like, no, I can't be just repeating myself like every single day about what I want as a woman. I'm like, as long as you do the things that I want, we are going to be fine. But if not, on to the next one until the day I find someone who will do everything that I require from him. That's when I'll settle. That's the update, guys. That's my situationship. That it's not, let's say it has been like a 2 week situationship. I've never been in a short-term relationship like this. All my other relationships have been long-term. This is the shortest. It's not even a relationship. This is the shortest situationship that I have ever been in. My first and my last situationship, because I'm not doing this again. I am not going to be like, I even told him, like, you are a grown up, 30 something years. You're supposed to know how to treat a woman. If I am the one who is coming in to have to tell you to do this and this and this and this and this, I'm like, maybe you're not the one. Maybe you're not the one. Or maybe you just need a younger girl, because I remember when I was in my 20s, I would have tolerated such. But right now in my 30s, no, 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 no. And I remember that saying that when you realize you have gotten in on the wrong train, it's better for you to exit on the immediate next stage instead of you going to the train until the end, because coming back, it's gonna be a hassle. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I have realized that this train is not gonna take me anywhere. Let me jump out of it as soon as I can before it's like before any damage or before anything. So I know he might watch this video. Yeah, let me just tell you, I cannot repeat myself. I cannot. And if you can't treat me well, if you can't even take me out on a date, like, no, you don't have the privilege of accessing me anymore. It was fun while it lasted. I can't believe I'm oversharing, but I'm a grown ass woman. Like, for real, for real. Anyway, this was supposed to be alive, but I don't trust the electricity in my area, especially right now in the rainy season. Like, we have frequent power blackouts. So I was like, I'm just going to do this video and I'm not going to edit it out because of anything, because I'm grown. I am grown. And if you find offense to this video, please, you're not the target audience. I know there are people who want to listen to my dating stories and shenanigans, but let me tell you guys, I think I'm done with this dating thing. You see the choices that I'm making? Mm-mm. I'm done. Whatever I experienced with this situationship for 2 weeks will last me for the next 5 years. I'm actually good for the next, I don't know, however amount of years that my husband is going to find me, because I know myself. If I was maybe really into this guy, I don't know, but at this point, I can't say that I was really into this guy. And I can't say that I want to be really into this guy based off on that one thing, because we know relationships are much more than that. So let me just exit the stage. So I'm recording this to tell you that to even keep myself accountable, like, no more going back to talk. Time for talking is done. It's time for action. And if you're still there, if you're still out there and you are afraid to shoot your shot, now is the time to shoot your shot. Right now. Like, when I'm actively looking, because I'm left with about 3 to 5 business days before I shut everything down. I have told myself, like, at the end of this month, I am going to delete the app. Like, I'm just going to go back to my normal life. All this energy that I'm channeling towards finding someone, maybe let me channel it towards getting money, because I can't do this anymore. It's draining, and I know it makes for good story times over here, but no, 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 no. I think I'm done. I'm not that kind of a girl. I'm glad. Do I regret the situationship? I do not regret it one bit. Surprisingly, like, I'm fine. And it was supposed to happen like that, maybe to remind me or to awaken me or to just do something to me. But I'm done. I'm completely done with that situation. Even if the guy wants to step up like right now and say like, okay, I want to do all the right things, I want to take you out on a, I'm done. I do not want that. On to the next. Another question. What if I only end up in situationships? Would I mind being in situationships? I think as long as it benefits me, then maybe I can be in like, do I really need marriage? Yes, I that's my desire to be married. But what if it doesn't happen for me? Because I have relatives on both sides of the family who are like senior citizens, never been married, never had children. And I am just glad that I already have a child because where I can imagine, like, maybe one day I'll have a sit down with them and just hear them out and just, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure at one point in their lives they wanted to be married, but it never happened to them. So if it doesn't happen to me, I think I will be fine. But who is to say that I don't want to experience pinnacles in my life? So that's where I'm at. Like, I don't mind having like a situationship, but it has to come with some benefits. Because if I am just in a situationship and it only benefits you as the man, then I don't want it. If it benefits me, then maybe I am ready for that. Maybe the end goal is not to get married, but to enjoy life. So this situationship has very, 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 very awakened something inside of me and changed my perspective about everything. Because yes, I have been a good girl all my life, but have I been living life really? I haven't. I haven't been living life. I'm not saying that I'm going to be a bad girl because being a bad girl has consequences and I can't just be reckless with my life because I have a son. I can't just be reckless. But I also want to enjoy and live life. So that's where my dilemma is. But I think moving forward, I will not be fixated on like finding a husband. That journey has ended. But I want to live life. And if I can find like a partner where I'm benefiting, maybe I can give that situation a chance. It doesn't have to end up in marriage, it doesn't have to be like anything other than us two human beings enjoying life. I think I've talked too much. Let me just end it here. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe if you haven't already, and please, I'm not even concentrating on subscribers. I just want people to watch my videos. So please, 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 if you can even go back to the videos that you haven't watched on this channel, just go back and watch them and give me a like. Just engage with them, comment on some topics that relate to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.